Hello everyone! Today we'll be discussing the Pro Lizer MT4 binary options indicator. It's a signal tool that combines the simplicity of an arrow indicator with an advanced approach to trading rebounds from dynamic channel boundaries. In our reviews, we usually focus on technical indicators that don't repaint. But this time we'll make an exception and show how even a repainting indicator can be profitable in binary options trading. Let's install the Pro Lizer MT4 indicator in the MetaTrader 4 terminal. The indicator itself, like our template with all its settings, is installed in the standard way. You'll find a link to the indicator archive and detailed installation instructions in the description below this video. Now let's look at the indicator's operating principle and key settings. Pro Lizer MT4 consists of a channel that closely resembles Richard Donchamp's famous invention. Its upper and lower boundaries represent dynamic support and resistance levels from which trading signals are generated when the price bounces. It's impossible to confuse the direction of trades. Signals to buy call options are marked with green arrows, and signals to buy put options are marked with red arrows. At first glance, everything seems simple and obvious. The trader needs to wait for the arrow to appear and open a trade in the corresponding direction. However, this is not entirely true. If you look closely at the channels, you can see steps that appear when they are updated. As you can see on the screen, an extreme point was first formed and a red downward arrow appeared, signaling a good time to open put options. However, after some time, the price reached a new high, the upper channel boundary shifted upward, and the signal with the arrow disappeared. A classic repaint. We could stop there if not for one thing. Despite the signal changing, entering at the previous red arrow proved profitable when buying put options with an expiration of one candle. The fact is that if the price is poised to continue rising in line with the trend, a small pullback usually occurs before the breakout, which is sufficient to generate a profit on binary options. To protect against such cases of stepwise increases or decreases in channel boundaries, you can use a simple rule. Open trades based on arrow signals one candle after their appearance. This will eliminate most situations of price movement without a pullback, with the Pro Lizer MT4 indicator constantly updating its boundaries. Now a few words about its settings. The parameters only allow you to set the number of candles forming the fractal and the total number of bars for displaying signal arrows. The laser timer indicator also has few parameters. You can choose the color, font, and location of the timer display. Let's look at the rules for trading binary options using this indicator. Despite some caveats, Pro Lizer MT4 can be used for trading. To do this, you just need to follow a simple rule. Do not open trades until the candle following the signal candle, the one on which the arrow appeared, closes. In other words, after the arrow appears, you need to wait for the fractal to fully form. In a candlestick pattern where there is at least one candlestick on the left and right, the extremes are lower or higher than the extreme of the central candlestick. If you are interested in what other candlestick combinations exist besides fractals, we recommend reading the article Candlestick Analysis and Binary Options. So, to open a call option, you need to 1. Wait for a green arrow to appear under the candlestick. 2. Wait for the next candlestick to close completely. 3. Buy a call option on the opening of the second candlestick after the arrow. To open a put option, you need to 1. Wait for the red arrow to appear above the candle. 2. Wait for the next candle to close completely. 3. At the open of the second candle after the arrow, buy the put option. We recommend setting the expiration time to one candle. However, the optimal holding period will depend on the specific asset and should be determined with you based on the results of backtesting. This approach will help tailor the strategy to the specifics of the chosen instrument and improve its effectiveness. Now a few words about the advantages and disadvantages of this indicator. This indicator is especially effective in flat markets, so it's recommended to choose assets trading in a wide price range. However, it's not recommended to open trades before the release of important macroeconomic data on the economic calendar, as the market tends to move without pullbacks at such times, and trading with Pro Lizer MT4 signals risks a series of losing trades. The main advantage of this tool is in trading on false breakouts. These are often a problem for traders opening positions based on level breakouts. Considering that markets spend most of their time flat, this approach can be effective. The obvious drawbacks of this tool include repainting signals during price increases or decreases without a pullback. Traders must strictly follow the trading algorithm and carefully monitor the candlestick sequence after the arrows form. The Pro Lizer MT4 indicator for binary options is not a reliable tool for beginners, and we cannot recommend it to novice traders. However, experienced market participants can add this tool to their strategy arsenal. In flat trading conditions, Pro Lizer MT4 generates fairly accurate signals and can be useful when trading binary options. And remember, any strategy or indicator is just a tool that requires skillful use. Be sure to test and verify the indicator's performance on a demo account using historical data, while keeping risk and capital management principles in mind. Also, choose only trusted brokers, which you can find on our website, in our regularly updated rating. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Register on our website and you'll stay up to date with the latest news from binary options, cryptocurrency, and the Forex market. Thank you for your attention. We wish you good profits and safe trading. And to ensure you're confident in the reliability of this indicator, we'll demonstrate its operation in real time and confirm that its signals don't repaint.